What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be diving into a completely free deck that also gives you a mythic and I believe, don't hold me to this, a rare or two. There's one rare. Thought I gave you two, but maybe no, okay, there's two. Right. All right, so we're diving into a deck that is completely free. If you want this deck, just go to the store, type in the code GameKnights, capital G in game, capital K in Knights. I believe, you know, like a knight in shining armor. No spaces, and you'll get this deck. It'll give you all the cards that you need to make the deck, which means, you know, you can get a mythic and a couple of rares for the free ski, which is really, really nice. Now, my goal today was to test out this free deck and see just how, well, where you're going, just how good it is. It's a Orzhov deck based on angels, and y'all know me, I love me some angels. So as soon as I saw that this was a thing, I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I don't really need a better excuse to play an angel deck rather than just, hey, Chance, you want to play a free angel deck? And I'm like, yes. So I will say this about the deck. It's a very fun deck and pretty good, honestly. Like for them just to give you this deck for free, it stacks up better than most of the starter decks that Arena actually gives you. So, you know, it's got my backing with it. You also managed to get a Snarl with this deck, which I know, you know, people may be here or there about rare lands, but it is a good land. And so if you didn't have it, now you got a copy, and that's beautiful in and of itself. The value of what you get from the deck just for the free ski is fine. And the playability it's actually kind of nice because everything within the deck sort of loops back into itself. We're dealing with clerics as well, so we have a lot of life gain potential. And there's a lot of cards in here that you wouldn't probably normally play if you were given the option, but given it's a completely pre-constructed deck, I didn't make any changes to it. You know, I wanted to see how it would do in its base. And I'm not really going through talking about the synergy and all of this and that. The synergy of the deck is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You want to play down your creatures, your most valuable creatures you can, your Youthful Valkyrie, your Luminarch, you know, Starnheim Aspirant. Gotta make sure to say that one right. And then you just want to attack. You know, just be smart with your plays, attack as you can, but you have enough interactions with angels that just make them super powerful. Fear just Retribution, 4 mana, creates a 4/4, then gives all your angels the ability to tap and destroy target creature with power less than this creature's power. So, you know, you got a bunch of 4/4s, you can destroy anything with 3 power or less, because it does say power less than, not less than or equal to, unfortunately. And then the third step, angels you control gain double strike, which is a fantastic way to just finish out any game pretty much ever. We also get access to a cool card called Starnheim Unleash, which you probably saw off the Ripperoonie, which can give you access to a lot of angels if you just so happen to, you know, sort of hit it in the here's and there's of it. You get a cool card in Tabarax, which is a fun cleric to sort of build around and play around. Basically, if you don't have this deck, go get it because it's free. And try it out. Try it out just at its base because, again, it is surprisingly fun to play. I will say the biggest downfall of the deck is the fact that they don't really fix the manas all that much for you. Sure, they give you a Snarl, but no Fabled Passages, no other rare lands, which honestly help. You know, it is what it is. It's a free deck. We can all accept and enjoy that. So, again, game code is GameKnights. Go to the store, type it in the top right. Should pop up, you know, successfully code redeemed, whatever. Thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the deck tech breakdown, which I know is very short, and honestly I didn't break down a whole lot with this deck because everybody's going to have access to it. So if you want to find a guide, I'm sure there's going to be a guide out there, as well as there's actually a guide that was released with the release of this deck, and it was a whole how to play. And so, you know, I don't need to go through and explain to you how to play the deck. There's plenty of guides out there. We're going to go through and see how good the deck is and see if some of these free cards we got are actually worth their weight in gold or not. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Leave a like down below. Comment comment in the comment section what your favorite part of the video is. And of course, if you're new here and you want to see more awesome content from yours truly, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon that pops out afterwards. Now, without further ado, let's dive into these Avenging Angels. Alrighty. Duran Jr. It seems like a fair hand, right? We got some 2 manas. We got something to work towards. Alrighty. I'm excited. I am excited. Maybe. Probably will lead out with a campus, as again it enters tapped, and that's generally how you want things to go. Turn 1, if you don't have a play, get down your tap lands. So we'll see what the opponent does here. Mono green snow. I had no idea you were going to play that. Again, not one of my best jokes, but oh, I'm excited to dive into this deck. I'm hoping that it has some. And by the way, it's not mono green. I do this every time. It's Gruul. It's Gruul and Gruul and Gruul. So they got Bone Crusher. They're just trying to decide if that's what they should play or if they should play something else. I'm gonna go for the Youthful Valkyrie. It's the only thing that has more than 2 life, so you know, it's the only thing that can actually live through a Bone Crusher. Smiteruski. You're just gonna send the 2 to my face. Yeah. Yes, very nice. Whenever a game like this happens, it feels like I'm playing a game of chess with myself. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're gonna do this? Oh wait, didn't see that coming. Alright. Well, by George, I'm not that dumb, so I'll let you do the 1 damage. Okay, that's not so bad. That is not so bad. Do I get down cleric and then try to gain life later? I think so. I think this is the way to go. We'll leave you back, Youthful Valkyrie. You're not quite so effective yet. In 2 turns, we can have the Rampage of the Valkyries down, which is nice. It means we can start trading out our angels, and it'll cause the opponent to start sacrificing creatures as well, which, you know, may or may not be worth it. We'll see. I got 4 mana, 3 creatures to attack with. Of course, Edgewall you don't really want to attack with, right? They're playing down the Love Struck, drawing some cards. Very nice. They should swing in with Rimrock in the very least. They do. They do. I do want to trade out. But we'll wait. We'll wait a turn. I'll wait Unma's turn. So this turn I can play down these 2 guys. That one gained me a little bit of life. And some +1/+1 counters. This one will gain me a little bit of life, and I think that'll be it. Because we already got +1/+1 counters on him, so I don't think that'll be happening. And then next turn we can play Rampage of the Valkyries, and we'll be a-okay. So again, no attacks here. We're getting a 4/4 next turn. I wish this card did a little bit something extra, but you know, maybe when our angels die, the other person's sacrificing creatures, maybe it'll be enough. What is this? Add 1 mana of any color, tap, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery. Well, that seems pretty alright. That seems pretty okay in my book. So, I think we block the 3/1, let the 5/5 through? Or do we double block onto the 5/5 as well? Take out everything. I think this is the play. This is the plan, the course of action. Now they still have 2 mana left over with the Grey Henge. Surely, there won't be any ace in the hole, card up the sleeve kind of thing. Nope. Alrighty, bueno. So we're back to 18 life. They do have a Grey Henge, which isn't, you know, that great for me. But, and I just keep drawing these lands. Not really what you want to see. It's alright, we get a 4/4 here. 4/4 for more. We also already have a 4/4 on the board, so I think we just go all in. Get them. Mess them up. Take them down to, you know, that good old 11 life. No, you're going to block the 1/1. Interesting. Alright, and then gain the life back with the Grey Henge. Yeah. Alright. Duran, what is your plan? That didn't work. I know. All right, we'll try again later. The different joke. Now, in the very least, if I brick here and I hit another land, I do have the Silver Quill Campus that I can scry with already on the board, so, you know, maybe it's not so bad. They also have to be careful if they go to remove one of my angels, they will have to sacrifice a creature, and, you know, it may not be worth it to them. It may be completely worth it, I don't know. Okie dokie. Is this where you play Bone Crusher? Draw one off the edge wall, draw one when it enters the battlefield. It's not a bad plan. You're so smart. It's also sad that I can look at your cards and not even see their hand and know that that's what they're gonna play. Just because of mana's sake, you know, just because of efficiency's sake. It's really not that hard. Not when you know almost all the meta decks and all the cards and all the meta decks, but hey, you played for several years and you too can be just as confused as I am. Alrighty. Vengeful Reaper. Ooh. Now, granted, you don't really... I mean, you got the Death Touch, right? You got the Haste. Don't hate on my haster. Are you a cleric? No way, you're a cleric. Well, let's go. Now, you're a 5/5, you're a 3/5. Oh, things are looking good. Do I swing in with the Death Toucher? I mean, I got a big old 5/5 on the back end, too, but we know Embercleave is coming. It's a rolling. Maybe I push my advantage now while I have it, you know? Maybe I just smack them around town just a little bit. What is that? 8, 9, 12, 7? They crack back at me. They have 9. Well, let's see. There's potentially 12 fours. A number. What is 4? 4s. 16, 18. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's just do this then. Let's just hit them with this. They're trading. No way, Jose. Well, okay. Alrighty. I'll take that. So we have 9 points in the sky, which means, you know, Vengeful Reaper wouldn't have been lethal. So let's go, Chance. You made the right play. Oh, alrighty. 4 cards in the opponent's hand. They play a Faceless Haven. I'm not sure. I was expecting a gold span by now for sure, you know. No way, Jose, was I supposed to... Oh, I already said that this video. Gotta find some more jokes. So if I block here, we can take out Edgewall for sure. I think that's a worthwhile trade. Yeah. Yeah. Embercleave it up. Why did you block with the Bone Crusher if you knew you had Embercleave coming? Did I? Oh, okay, so it doesn't die, right. I was about to say, did I miss something? Is there a reason for that spike field? Yeah, I mean, I guess I get it. I guess so. So they're just trying to build up on that Magda. Heard? Well, yeah. Yes, actually. 8 out of 14 are lands. You know, I can't tell if I'm the crazy person. Or maybe this is just magic. Like, maybe you're just supposed to draw 50% land draws. and I'm the fucking crazy one. Maybe that's what 24 out of 60 is represented by, you know? Being so close to 50%. Though I suppose it's closer to 20 out of 60, which is 33%. Opponent's got some big stuff. Am I surprised? I mean, no. If you let Gruul go long enough, this is what happens. And we're playing a free beginner deck, and we got mana screwed. So, you know, odds really aren't in our favor today. We definitely could have won this, though. I will say that this deck definitely has it within itself to win. As long as you don't draw only lands. How many actual playables have I gotten? 3, 4, 5, 6. I've had 6 playables. That can't be right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Pretty mother flippin' frackin' impressive. I don't know why I'm sitting through this. It's a GG. Like, sorry, Duran, but Yanagi. I'm gonna stick with Yanagi. Sounds cool. You know, our goal this game: draw normal cards. To be fair, I already have as many playables in my hand right now as I got in the entirety of the last game. So I'm feeling all right. You know, I'm feeling like this could be the thing that we do. We could win here. We might could have a possible chance at things. What are you doing? You're scaring me, fo, because you're just ramping. Anytime I've seen someone just ramp in the past, oh well, it didn't end well for me. You know, they usually bust out a big old ultimatum and say, haha, I got you. It's only turn 3, but here's my ultimatum. You wouldn't do that, Yanagi. You're not going to. Well, let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I was wholeheartedly expecting them to do it anyways. You know, normally people don't listen to me, even whenever I ask nicely, so. We're gonna gain a lot of life here, and that makes me feel good. Makes me feel good about myself. Let's spread out the damage that we're dealing into face. Bam, down to 11. Oh man, if they don't find the board wipe here soon, they're gonna be in trouble. Maybe I should have. Oh no, I can't, right? Because I didn't have the black mana available. All right, Yanagi. Let's see. Did I just get to rush you down? Because we do have 6, 10, 11. We have lethal on board. Wow, that's a big creature. That is a biggin. Oh, they're gonna fling it. Oh, big brain. That's yes. Yeah. Lovely. Alrighty, that Marcus guy. I'm gonna keep this in because I believe in the flood. I believe we can draw twice as many lands as what we have here within one turn. You know what I mean? That's the kind of floodage that I am in tune with. You should have flash. Maybe take off haste, add flash. You would be deadly. You'd be unstoppable, actually. We're gonna go for a Youthful Valkyrie. The fact that our opponent's playing rogues, if not rogues, just straight up mill. Well, it doesn't make me happy, but you know, it is what it is. No lands for us. I see. But there's those 2 lands I was talking about. Very perfectly vibely right there. Drown in the Log. I certainly didn't see that one coming. You mean to tell me that you played the most common 2-mana spell from a rogue's deck? No way. No freaking way, man. or woman. Of course, you know, you're calling yourself that Marcus guy, so I guess you understand. You're a man. Or maybe not. Is guy? Guys. Guys. No. Guy has to be like gender specific, right? Guy and girl. I think those two, or is it boy and girl? What's the opposite of guy? Is it woman? You know what I mean? Maybe not the opposite, but what's the no, yeah, the opposition, I guess, to it. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, and I think that that's all that really matters, you know? Anyways, I'm going to try and get down to Righteous Valkyrie. Will it get countered? Yeah, yes. What do you think this is? You think this is a fun game? You think this is a game where we have a nice time and people don't try and stomp on your dreams and hopes? You're crazy. The only people that play Magic are sadistic. Sadistic people. Trust me, I'm playing it right now. I know how it goes. If you're not causing pain, you're not playing the game. I just made that up on the spot, but I think it's really good. Alrighty, let's go for a little bit of Expedition Healer. You want to counter that, huh? You've been jumping at the chances. No? What a bastard. I'm going to foretell this other Vengeful Reaper. I got plans for you, buddy. Buster. You little flying haster. Oh. You can play actual cards if you want to, Marcus. I won't stop you. I'm not that evil. If you want to... No? Just keep dropping lands. And countering stuff. That's alright. I know. Once upon a time, I too was like you. I too was but a wee lad that only countered stuff and played very little. So go ahead, counter it, destroy it. If you don't have 2 more counter/destruction spells in hand, Marcus, I'm gonna be a little mad at you, honestly. So there's one. Alrighty, if you can't deal with this, what are you actually doing with your life right now, Marcus? What are you doing? You're playing rogues and you don't have the answer to everything? This is absurd. This is absolutely ridiculous. Of course, you've milled 21 cards, so gotta say, fine job on that front. Fine job, my friend. Beginning of each instep, if you gain 4 or more life, this turn, create a 4/4. Well, you gain life. You don't gain me any life, do you? You don't gain me any life. Well, sorry, Valkyrie Harbinger. Or, well, can I play this in that? No. Let's just get down the Retribution then, huh? Bam, bam, bam. Get him. Attack. Swinging. So they're down to 8. I'm up to 24. The real number, though, that we have to be concerned with this game, our actual life total, is right here in our deck. It's the library size, because, well, they are a rogues deck. That I'm fairly sure of. But they're going straight up for the mill. Oh, you know what? It may not be rogues. It may just be mill. It may just be Demir mill. I could see it. I could see clearly now that the rain is gone. Ooh. Ooh, so I can just straight up destroy a Rune Crab on the next turn. That sounds fantastic. Come on, you have 4 mana, 5 cards in hand. There's literally a limited possibility of plays that you have available. That's honestly the thing that gets me about Magic, is when I first started playing, I was like, oh, the possibilities, they're endless. The amount of decks, it's infinite. But then you actually start playing, and there's a reason why I'm so good at predicting people. It's because it's not infinite. It's actually very, very finite. It's crazy, actually, the amount of permutations and... is it permutations or combinations? I think it's combinations that order doesn't matter, which is a little confusing, right? Because they tell you it's a combination for your locker, but it's actually a permutation for your locker. Anyways, I digress on that whole front. It's amazing the amount of combinations of Magic decks that are available, and how few we actually see on a day-to-day basis, you know? And this is even per Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But what's the word I'm looking for? Per game mode, I guess? Per format, right? Like, you go into Historic, you're going to find the same thing. I'll bet you $1 million. There's somebody that plays Historic pretty consistently, and they're like, no, yeah, if an opponent plays down 2 lands, I can tell you with 75% accuracy what the hell they're playing. That's pretty good. I am going to destroy your Rune Crab. You're getting a little too close for comfort there, buddy. Buster, Buckaroo, you're down to 3 life. Can I take them out? I don't know. We're down to 14 cards. Honestly, I expect them to pull off some huge-ass draw here. Yes. And then do you want to go into the story? Do you want to dive deep into that tale as old as time? Come on, Marcus. I believe in you. I think that you have it. If not, it's going to be a little sad. If you just let me beat you down by turn 5, turn 6. Come on, Marcus. You got to be better than that. 3 cards in hand. What do you do? It's a land. I feel like they either know they have lethal and they're just like, oh, what else can I do? Or they're like trying their fucking ass off right now to find some lethal. And I'm not sure. Maybe they didn't find it at all, right? Because like, you don't take this long when you have it, do you? Maybe if you just want to make the opponent like really mad. And let's be real, they're playing just a mill deck, so I could see it. I could see them stalling the game out. Well, they're definitely stalling the game out. There's no way they're actually thinking about their plays now. That's fun. You think I'm gonna get irritated? Psst. You haven't seen the worst of it. Marcus with the Heartless Act. You so good. You so good. Yeah, don't be that person. If you're gonna play a mill deck, that's fine. You want to cause people some, you know, upsetting games, play the mill deck. But if you lose, just lose. Just fucking lose. Be a loser. It's okay. Everyone's a loser every once in a while, especially in this game. Everybody's a loser every once in a while, or you know, at least once a day in this game. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, please be sure to leave a like down below, comment in the comment section what your favorite part of this video was, and of course, if you're new here and you want to see more awesome content, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon that pops out afterwards. Till next time, peace.